Hi, my name is Luis Gomez and this is my week 4 to 5 sketchbook tour. This tour consists of 4 sphere drawings with different levels of shading and lighting. The way I went about drawing these spheres was to figure out first the size I wanted to make them relative to the overall coverage of the at least 4x4 area where I would be drawing them in. I personally believe I did a good job nailing the perspectives and sizes of the spheres, but I might talk about that a bit more in depth later. I began with each sphere with the lightest level of shading possible, aside from white. I would work using the low Bs for lower grade tones, and from there I would develop more on the cast of the shadows and luminosity of the light source. Over here in this top left corner, I have the first drawing, and it was rather standard all throughout, save for the dark background. The darker background really allowed for the contrast to shine through on the shadow put on display by the sphere. This second image, however, was tricky due to how fine the line through the center, right along there, was, how dim the shadows were, and the overall luminosity of the scene. But I was rather pleased with the end results, honestly. The third image was just an inverse of the second, sort of. Light shadows still, but dark background and more contrast with the shadows due to the dark background as well. And after the third image came this one, the fourth image. It was difficult, but not because of the sphere, but because of the subtle color and shading differences in the background, as you can see with that through line right there in the horizon. Despite being parallel, both of the halves, the two levels of the background were tricky to differentiate at first. Much of the shading of the sphere was rather simple though, as compared to the previous shadings on the other spheres by that point. And to finish it all off, to really add more depth to all of the spheres, I used low H pencils to really fill in the breaks in my shading and the cross hatching and all those like little like scratchy parts all around. There were a lot of tiny breaks, but a quick lighting with those lower H's really fixed most of it. Alright, that was all for my sketchbook tour. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day.